Hi, this is Boston College School of Social Work's Racism-Based Violence, Injury, and Prevention Lab. This video discusses one of our publications, titled Profiles of Black Emerging Adults' Exposure to Racism-Based Police Violence and Associated Mental Health Outcomes. The study was published in Emerging Adulthood, a SAGE journal. The study characterized the profile of 300 Black emerging adults aged 18 to 29 who resided in St. Louis, Missouri, generated from socio-demographic characteristics and indicators of police contact and exposure to racism-based police violence, and the relationship between profiles and traumatic stress symptoms. Perceived racism-based police violence represents a salient form of structural racism involving actual or threatened physical, psychological, or verbal harm inflicted by law enforcement officers and perceived as racially motivated. Such exposure may occur directly, as a victim or an in-person witness, or indirectly through media, including videos, news reports, or social media depictions of police violence toward civilians. Police contact was measured by asking participants to report if they ever experienced a voluntary police contact, such as meeting with police where they were free to leave, or involuntary police contact, such as being pulled over, or stopped by police while standing, walking, or sitting in a public place or parked vehicle. Two distinct profiles emerge. Cluster 1 is characterized by participants with low rates of police contacts and direct perceived racism-based police violence exposure. Whereas Cluster 2 consists of participants with higher rates of police contacts and direct perceived racism-based police violence exposure. In addition, being in Cluster 2 was associated with increased scores for depression, avoidance, and intrusion symptoms. The study highlights the importance of adopting a developmental perspective when examining the impact of police contact and perceived racism-based police violence exposure on trauma symptoms among Black emerging adults, emphasizing the need for accurate measurement and assessment to inform tailored mental health interventions that address their specific experiences and risks. Other implications for future research, practice, and policy are discussed. In conclusion, the continued existence of systemic racism contributes to the persistent risk of perceived racism-based police violence exposure, which disproportionately affects Black emerging adults. If you're interested in learning more about this research, click the link in our caption or scan the upcoming QR code.